be aware of this, but your brain actually floats inside your skull. Your brain would not function normally without that buoyancy.
As we age, some people lose the fluid that bathes the brain. Gravity weighs it down and can lead to disorders such as Alzheimer's disease. Those are the findings in a study Dr. Conor Hogan has been peer reviewing, and he is the world's leading high-performance socio-psychologist. He joins us now live from Ireland. Dr. Conor, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So what does the floating brain have to do with memory?
Yeah, so first off, this fluid is actually cerebral spinal fluid. So if we think not just of the brain, but it going down our spine, like it's our whole bodies, essentially, that's, you know, this kind of feeling of aging and feeling cramped or stiff and whatever else. So this fluid is, if we think of it like sponginess, right? It's really kind of spongy. We thought for many years that it was just hard, but it's more similar to a lot more other organs. So it's really important to keep ourselves active in a thought process as well as active physically, but in the correct and safe way as well.
So how can we remember better knowing about this floating knowledge?
Yeah, so if we really focus, is the bottom line here, really intentionally focus when we're, say, at a birthday party, during summer holidays, or something like somebody's growing up, you really want to remember them the way they are. Drink in all the smells around you, the people who were there, what they said, the sounds of the music in the background, everything that creates multiple different types of neurons firing all at the same memory. And so, you know, we often think of a song we hear a few years later reminds us of a particular thing. It's the same way with smells. It's the same way with other things and people there as well.
Are there ways that we can practice this and kind of keep our brain healthy?
Yeah, well, for example, you guys, I know, like, are very interested in fitness, right? And doing sports are fantastic. And triathletes, and if we just kind of divide it down into three different parts, you've got your swimming, excellent. So exercise, that is. And you've got your, on the bike, of course. And of course, all other sports that pump the energy and pump the lungs are excellent, respiratory system. But football, things like that, we know now it's going to kind of rattle that buoyancy. It's taking a hard hit. So we want to just breathe. What's the center of all of these things? All of the hard and easy sports? Breathing. So if we Google pranayama, or kind of gentle yoga or chair yoga, or even things like Tai Chi. These are really good, gentle things as we age as well. So we can do them in our local areas.
It sounds like this whole thing would just make life more enjoyable in general, you know, taking it all in, remembering everything. I know my son is turning 4 this week, and I'm just getting really sentimental about the whole thing. So how long does it take to start making your life better when you start practicing these things?
Yeah, sure. Well, 4-year-olds will tell you straight away to remember me, won't they? So it's essentially more, this is the thing, like you said, if we're more intentional, if we kind of slow down, we have all these screens in front of us, all this information coming at us. And in this kind of generation right now, we're really kind of occupied with our thoughts and we're busy and so on. We need to slow down, focus on what is really important to remember in front of us right now. Like I said, 4-year-old birthday party, really, really important. And so the reason being as well is that it takes much longer than what we thought initially. There was this whole kind of fallacy of 3 weeks to create a habit and that thinking system, a way of doing things. It takes more 3 to 6 months. So we really need to be intentional and stop and think right now, what do we want to remember? What do we want to be doing in 5, 10, 20 years' time?
Well, you can learn more about Dr. Hogan's work by checking out his book, The Gym Upstairs, The Neuroscientific Secrets of Future Champions. Dr. Conor Hogan, thanks so much for joining us.